Well, there's nothing quite like this occasion. Welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. The best two teams in Europe this season preparing to go head-to-head for the crown. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always on these big occasions by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Arsenal.
Well, what a night, Derek. Two great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium, and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
Well, sometimes players are overhyped, but I don't think we can use that word in connection with Lionel Messi.
Well, for me, Derek, his greatest attribute is his ability to combine with teammates, particularly in tight areas, in and around the box, clever little one-twos, little passes round the corner. He's the player that could be key to breaking down this defence.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Danilo Pereira starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Thomas Partey starts with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today, Alexandre Lacazette. The world has been longing for. Millions will be watching around the world. It is, of course, the biggest final in club football, the UEFA Champions League final. Welcome to the commentary box. Derek Ray here, joined by Stuart Robson. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal.
Well, Derek, it doesn't come any better than this, does it? This has the makings of an absolute classic. These are two brilliant teams, and at the moment, I can't separate them.
Could be. Goal for Arsenal. They open the scoring in the Champions League final.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Lionel Messi. Paredes. Now with Hakimi. Danilo Pereira. Verratti. Paredes. Arsenal have given it away. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Tomiyasu. Xhaka with it. And now back with the keeper. Bukayo Saka. Lacazette. Oh, he looks threatening, but he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Hakimi. Now with Danilo Pereira. And he was in the right place to intercept. Gabriel Martinelli. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, some referees might have elected to hand out the yellow card, but no booking on this occasion. Mbappe. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
As you can see, Arsenal are seeing less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
And teammates to play it to. Fed over towards the back post. Not messing around with that clearance. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. And the referee has shown him the red card, and his day is done.
Yeah, they were in complete control of this game. Now they're going to have to defend really well.
Well, approaching the half-time interval, and PSG still trailing here. Stuart, what have you made of their first-half performance?
Well, it's been a fairly even first half so far, but they haven't shown enough creativity, particularly in midfield, where there's been too many negative passes. If they can get the ball into the front areas that little bit quicker, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Fired in by Neymar. And clearing us away. Verratti. And here's Danilo Pereira. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Opportunity in the wide area. Could play it in. Defensive efficiency personified. The first half story has been told then here at the Estadio Metropolitano. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. And he's got to clear his lines. Xhaka must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Disappointing pass. Kimpembe. Throw in here for PSG. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Messi. Plenty of options. Aimed towards Mbappe. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Tomiyasu. It's with Ødegaard. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, we're into the final half hour. Granit Xhaka. Good-looking ball. Oh, this is looking promising. Cross blocked. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Thomas. Good-looking sequence. It's looking promising. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mbappe. Neymar. Crossing possibilities. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. And PSG couldn't hang on to it. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Ben White. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Messi. Verratti now. Kimpembe. Here's Marquinhos.
Well, these Arsenal fans believe there's still one more big chance coming their way to win this. If they take it, this place will go wild.
5 minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Progressive football from Paris Saint-Germain. They know a goal at this late stage might be decisive. Terrific block. Verratti. Now with Danilo Pereira. Hakimi. Paredes. Mbappe. And Neymar. He might be able to carve something out. A very significant Paris Saint-Germain corner late in the game. And deciding to go short with this one. And Lionel Messi has turned infield. Oh, that's a penalty! And at a crucial phase in the game. This to give them the advantage. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Kimpembe. Donnarumma. Paredes. Verratti now. Paredes. Verratti. Now with Hakimi. Danilo Pereira. Lionel Messi. Verratti. It's with Danilo Pereira. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Tierney. And providing width. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that, penalties, we'll see. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Thomas. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Verratti. Danilo Pereira. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Danilo Pereira. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Gabriel. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Played into the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. And it has all come down to this in the Champions League final. A shootout to determine the winners. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Clinical as always, in front of goal. Can he convert? And confidently converted. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Can he get the better of the keeper? And the keeper taking care of the situation. Job done from the spot. And he scores. In it goes. So lethal in front of goal. And he steps up to take his penalty. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant, the other distraught.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament, and I think they fully deserve to win it. Maybe not in this manner, though, but it was great entertainment.
It certainly was, and they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment for everyone involved with the club, but for their opponents, it's a case of trying to forget and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we should give them some credit too. They played their part in what was an excellent contest. Some of their football was brilliant.
Yes, fair play, Stuart. The party in full swing now. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
The Champions League winners, Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.